Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm the Gaming Gran, otherwise known as Lisa, and today we are going to do some voting on the Critter outfit challenge for Dreamsnaps. So I'm not going to sit and stand here chattering away, although I am going to say this is going to be very critical voting. So if your picture comes up and I am critical, please don't take offence. It's not meant to be hurtful or to be nasty. I'm going to try and explain why a picture isn't good and what could be done to make it better. So I'm doing it in a way to try and help rather than to be nasty. But let's go ahead and take a look at this week's voting. Okay, so let's look at these first two pictures. Right. There's not a great deal going on here. She's not really built a scene. There's an awful lot of empty space, dead space on the grass in front of her. I mean, if she'd have put some more candy trees, maybe some flowers, pretty much anything, just to make a scene that looks interesting. The outfit's not bad though, but this one maybe earn 600 at most, maybe 900. Not a great deal. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so this is a top-down picture, which generally speaking doesn't do so well in Dreamsnaps, if I'm honest. You really want to be straight on. She's used the critter with respect to using R2-D2, but the scene doesn't really match the character, the critter, or neither does the outfit to come to that. Yeah, I mean, this one might earn maybe 1200, but not the best picture at all, if I'm honest. But it's worth 1200. So I will give that one my vote. Okay, these look like they might be slightly better. Let's have a look. Okay, so again, there's a lot of empty space and she hasn't cleaned up properly, which is a big no-no. You can see, and I've circled where she's not cleaned up properly. Maybe have something on the ground in the bottom corners so that it's not quite so empty. 1200 maybe. Again, this one, slightly better. It's been cleaned up better. I would have put something sort of in front of her. In the bottom corners. The fountains don't really make sense, but apart from that, this one's a pretty good picture, so this one can have my vote. Right, this is a cropped picture, which okay, I don't know why you're standing in the mud, but apart from that, this isn't too bad a picture. I wouldn't be stood in the mud though, and I would put something in all this empty space around you, some flowers, seeing as it's Tiana's garden, maybe. But yeah, not bad. Okay, this is nice. I can't see your critter. It's a bit hidden sort of because it's too dark and you're stood in the shade. If you just stood sort of in a lighter area and use the camera settings to brighten your picture up, then this would have been even better. But even so, it's not a bad shot. Okay, yeah, not bad. A lot of empty space around you though. And there's too many doors. You've used your main room, obviously, and I can see in the bottom left, I can see some of the lift. If you just angled your camera a little bit better, I wouldn't have been able to see that part of the lift. That is a no-no. But yeah, it's not a bad attempt. And let's have a look at the other one. Okay, this doesn't really make an awful... Oh, I see, yeah. So you have a table and you've used the stools and the donut as chairs, which don't really make a lot of sense, to be honest. Some flowers along the bottom, poking up from the bottom of the screen, might have been nice to get rid of some of that empty space. But other than that, that's not bad. Which one do I vote for? I'm going to vote for this one, basically because I can see the lift in the other one. Okay, right. This is an outfit challenge, guys. So why would you do a selfie in an outfit challenge? Look at it this way. You in real life, you've been out into town and you've bought yourself the most gorgeous new outfit and you want to show it off to your friends and family. So you put your outfit on. Would you do a selfie? No, of course you wouldn't, because you want to show your outfit off, don't you? So you're going to do a full-length shot. Well, that's the same in your dream snaps, guys. If it's an outfit challenge especially, why do a selfie? You need to show off your outfit. To do a full-length shot. Okay, so that's my rant. Let's look at this one. Okay, so you have some seating, you have an arch, you have the peacock. You've put a flower in the bottom of the screen, and that is great. perfect, but some more flowers would be good along the bottom. And I'm guessing you're maybe a newer player, not got a lot of bits and bobs. That's fine. But look, let me show you something. Even if you're a new player, you go into our furniture menu. Okay. Now in your furniture menu, if you scroll down, all of these you will have even as a brand new member. And in these, you will have things like flowers and bushes and all sorts of things. There's the bushes. These you can use even as a new member. They're completely free to use. Let's look in the trees. See, you got lots of trees, more bushes. You might not have as many as I have if you haven't got the DLCs, but if you have, you've got the swim mill. There's all sorts of things in here that you can use as a new member, as a new player. So use them. Use them to help improve your shots, because it really will make a difference. But anyway, let's go back to the voting. Okay, this, I'm guessing again, is another new member. You've got an awful lot of empty space, so use those free bushes and trees and things to fill the space. And the scene really doesn't make sense at all. I mean, try to make a scene that actually does make sense. The outfit's pretty good, and I know it is an outfit challenge, but even in the outfit challenges, the background makes a massive difference to the voting. So let's have a look at this one. Again, you've just put stuff down. Nothing really makes sense. This isn't a scene as such. I mean, you've just plonked stuff behind you. Well, no, you haven't even plonked them behind you for the tags because it's an outfit challenge. And I must admit, your outfit is good. I do like the outfit, but your scene just doesn't make any sense at all. But it is an outfit challenge, so I will give that one my vote. Okay, it's raining. Why would you take a photo while it's raining? Honestly, guys, why? We have the new camera settings. You can set it so in the camera it's a sunny day. And so we'll go into the camera settings. Right, go into the camera settings. Now, if we come across here, you can set it for a sunny day. If you want it to be stormy, you can set it to be stormy. And now look, it's raining in my picture. But you don't want the rain in your picture. You want it to be sunny. So we've turned off the rain and made it a sunny day. We can do that now, guys. Use it. Okay, and look, same with getting rid of speech bubbles. We don't have to have speech bubbles in our photos anymore. We don't have to have villagers in our pictures anymore. We can get rid of them. Look, she's there. Now she's gone. Okay, so use your camera settings. That's what they're there for. But let's go back to the voting. Let's have a look. Okay, this kind of makes sense. She's dressed up as a bear holding a squirrel. But the picture makes sense. It looks good. I'd have put something down in the corners and maybe some flowers or some bushes along the edges of the path. But yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Right. Okay. So you've not cleaned up. Look at all these branches on the floor. Pick those up. You don't want those in your picture. You have a spice growing. You don't want those in your picture either. Pick them up. You've just plonked some random things behind you. Plonking random things is one thing, but do it in a way that it makes sense for the picture, for the theme of the picture. It's an outfit challenge, but you've used the turtle, so I can't see your outfit at all. I mean, even if you did turn so your picture, so you were side on, might have made a difference. But yeah, there's lots here that could be done to improve this picture. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, you've done this kind of top down, and I have no idea why. Maybe to show off the table a bit more, but it would have been better if it had been more straight on. The outfit is brilliant. I would have put a couple of bushes in on the sides where you have blank soil to finish that off, but the outfit's good. I love that you've used loads of characters and you've really done this nice. So this one definitely does get my vote. Okay. So yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. I'd have put something on the empty, so you've got a lot of empty space in front of you. But yeah, this kind of does make sense. Just maybe some bushes or some flowers or some bits of rubbish, anything really on the grass, just in front of you and in the corners, so you don't have so much dead space. And you are stood in shade. Look at your camera, stand in the sunlight, use your camera settings again to brighten the picture up. But otherwise, yeah, it's not a bad picture. This one though, oh wow. Now this one you have definitely used your camera settings to the full. Having a lovely picnic with your fox. I like this. I like this one a lot. That one has got my vote. Selfies, guys, please. No selfies in an outfit challenge. But let's have a look at this one. Okay. So you've not opened up Scrooge's yet, so I would have angled your camera so that Scrooge's didn't show. You're also stood in the dark. You've got all that sunlight to the side of you, and you've decided to stand in the dark, so the lighting isn't so good. I would have stood in the sun, turned the camera away from Scrooge's so we could see maybe the market stalls and what have you. And yet that would have been a really nice picture. It's a shame. A crying shame. So I'm going to have to skip. Selfies. No selfies. Skip again. Okay. I get it. So you've got the whale. You have that. Okay. You're using the unicorn. But look at all this empty space on the grass. Some bushes, some flowers, anything would have looked really nice on here and would have really made the picture pop. Let's look at the other one. Oh, now this is really good. I like this. Simple. You've just used the Naboo house, R2D2. Very simple shot. I would have gone into the house and turned off the lamppost. Not the lamppost, sorry, the post box. But other than that, this is a really nice shot. The only thing that's wrong with it, I've just spotted it, is you've got a thorn right in that back corner, which you've caught in the picture. So if you'd clean that up, and there's a branch in the back on the other side as well. If you'd picked those two up before you took the shot, this picture would have been perfect. But I thought otherwise, that one does get my vote. Okay, let's have a look. I love how you've used the gazebo to make a bar, and you've used the butterfly as your critter. That's really good. I like that. Well done. Oh wow, this is another good one. Really simple shot, just using the staging and Ursula's house in the background. I like this. Okay, this one's hard. Which one do I vote for? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think, I don't know which one. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, let's have a look. So this filter, this border, doesn't usually do well in Dreamsnaps, and I must be honest, I don't particularly like it. However, generally this is a good photo. I don't understand why you have the pink sofa and the chair there though. They don't make sense at all to the scene. But other than that, so I don't like the sofa and the chair because they don't like make sense, and I don't like that border that you've used. Although in this picture, I mean, it would, if that sofa hadn't have been there, actually, the border might have worked because it would have helped your character and the rabbit to stand out. So, yeah. Let's have a look at this other one. Okay. Everything's wrong with this. I mean, the outfit's good. I will give you that. But you have so much empty space. You haven't picked up the log thing. You've literally just stood in the middle of your field and shot a picture, which I'm sorry, but no, So for this, yeah, okay. Last one. This is the last one, guys. Let's have a look. Right. So you have a beach brain in the background. You have just plonked a couple of bits down behind you. No, it just doesn't make any sense at all. If you're going to do a scene and put things down, which you are going to do in every Dream Snap, regardless of whether it's decor or outfit, you're going to do a scene, and this just is just things plonked down behind you. So I'm sorry, but no. This one, this one is just, well, it isn't the challenge picture because you've got Pua in your arms, but you could be forgiven for believing that it is. And my feeling is that you've taken the picture quickly at the end of this challenge, and it makes very little sense at all. I mean, why would you have a book signing table in the middle of a field? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I'm sorry, guys, but with both of these, I am going to skip. And that, my friends, is the end of voting for today. Well, guys, that is the end of today's voting. I hope you've learned something from it and you've picked up a few tips. If your photo came up and I did critique it, please don't take it hard or think that I was being trying to be nasty or anything. I am really only trying to help you to improve your pictures and make things look a whole lot better. And for now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button because it really will help my channel to grow. And why not hit subscribe too and get notified of when I upload new videos. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.